The internet is already going crazy over these allegations against Jay-Z, but it looks like 50 Cent and Meek Mill got something to say about it. Check this out. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we gonna still have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend. People started speculating after 50 Cent made this comment. Most fans believe that Jay-Z might end up getting dropped by the NFL and the Super Bowl, which means we might not have Super Bowl. We also had Meek Mill dropped his own thought about the situation. Check this out. The goal is to start false narrative to create a matrix web. If you can control the storyline, you can control the matrix. American media is totally unbelievable. I see Jay-Z, a 13-year-old girl, 300 times scrolling. It's called programming. Honestly, this year has been a very crazy year for a lot of our celebrities in the music industry. A lot of them are getting destroyed with these lawsuits against them, and I can't imagine that Jay-Z's name is being brought up right now, but he couldn't wait and immediately released a statement through his Roc Nation empire. Check this out. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter, from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away, would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims, and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Jay-Z is definitely not joking around with this situation, and it's about to go crazy. Jay-Z has been accused of sexually assaulting a teenage girl alongside a Sean Diddy Combs in the early 2000s. In an amended lawsuit filed Sunday, an Alabama woman, identified anonymously as Jane Doe, claims the billionaire music mogul, born Sean Carter, and Combs drugged and raped her at an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards in September 2000. The woman brought a lawsuit against Combs in October for the alleged assault. Doe also alleges that another unnamed celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting her. NBC News was the first to report the news. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences, reads the lawsuit, filed by Texas-based attorney Tony Busby. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances. Both perpetrators must face justice. Prosecutors said in a court hearing last month that they are in the process of potentially bringing more charges against Combs in a superseding indictment. Before the lawsuit was refiled Sunday, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter, Busby wrote in the suit. In response to the letter, which NBC News has seen, Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorneys, Busby wrote in the suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same, Carter added in his statement Sunday. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. The lawsuit says a friend dropped her off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall. She did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after-party. One driver, the lawsuit says, told her that he worked for Combs and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to a party after the show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transported Carter and Combs, the suit says. Later, the driver picked her up, the suit says, and after 20 minutes they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway, the suit says. She had to sign a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival and did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit says was filled with celebrities and people doing marijuana and cocaine. She was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down, the suit says, and she went into a room to rest. Shortly afterward, the suit says, Combs and Carter entered the room with Combs saying, "You are ready to party." That's when, she alleges, Carter removed her clothes, held her down, and raped her while Combs and an unnamed female celebrity watched. She says Combs also raped her as Carter and the woman looked on. The suit says that she was able to resist being forced to perform oral sex on Combs by hitting him in the neck and that he stopped. After the alleged assault, the suit says, she grabbed her clothes and left. She made her way to a gas station, where she called her father, it says. The accuser is seeking unspecified damages. The lawsuit is filed under New York's Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act. Kindly smash the like button to support this video to get to more people. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Additionally, always keep it locked in with Word on the Street channel for all of the latest news surrounding Jay-Z. Finally, stay with us for everything else going on in the world of music and pop culture.